What's up, 92%ers? Welcome back to another episode of New Heights. Unfortunately, it probably won't be as good as the last episode of New Heights, where we set our own records, we set podcasting records, we set a Guinness Book of World Records. That's right. Thanks to the one and only Taylor Swift for hopping on and deciding to talk with two complete idiots that don't know anything about the music industry. And it was a doozy. So get ready for a much lower bar this week. But before we get to that, there is one gigantic piece of new news that just hit the waves. We did record this podcast on Monday, which was Travis's one day off. So he is not here to address this himself, but we felt necessary as a team here at New Heights to get together and send Travis and Taylor a giant congratulations for being engaged. Yeah! The proposal heard around the world. Woo! Fuck yeah!
Let's go! I'm going to go ahead and just keep poking the bear to all the Swifties. I keep listening to this album, and I know she mentioned that it's going to be a lot more pop beats and everything, but it's still so poetic in how she, her melodies and her references and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun to listen to, man. I've been dancing all throughout the house.
Do you have a favorite? We asked this before. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite song yet on the new one?
I'm not a politician, Jason. I think Opalite might be my favorite, though.
Opalite?
It's that, at least right now, every time it comes on, I always catch myself. We're up over, I think, 20 million views on YouTube right now.
No, it's done really well.
Last I looked.
Yeah, I mean, listen, and it's all us. I can pretty much guarantee everyone tuned in to New Heights for our bond. And
I think they tuned in because Taylor gave the world 2 hours that she's never given them before.
No, it was
gave everybody generous. A new album to get excited for.
No doubt. It was incredibly generous. It was awesome.
I'm going to go ahead and just keep poking the bear to all the Swifties. I keep listening to this album, and I know she mentioned that it's going to be a lot more pop beats and everything, but it's still so poetic in how she, her melodies and her references and stuff.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun to listen to, man. I've been dancing all throughout the house.
Do you have a favorite? We asked this before. What's your favorite? Do you have a favorite song yet on the new one?
I'm not a politician, Jason. I think Opalite might be my favorite, though.
Opalite?
It's that, at least right now, every time it comes on, I always catch myself.
I'm knee deep right now in the Swiftie Easter egg hunting.
Across the history of the podcast New Heights, co-hosted by the Kelce brothers, Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce, listeners have enjoyed hilarious, heartfelt, and sometimes controversial moments, yet few episodes have stunned global fans like the recent one where Travis Kelce unexpectedly revealed his official wedding date to Taylor Swift live on air. Jason, the outspoken brother with razor-sharp wit, couldn't mask his shock or confusion. He paused for seconds, eyes wide, then erupted with rapid-fire questions that dominated feeds, turning a routine taping into viral, must-watch drama. In the shared image, Jason sat at the mic with headphones on, one hand making an OK sign, his expression a blend of disbelief and curiosity. That snapshot said everything. He was trying to process that his younger brother, Kansas City Chiefs star Travis Kelce, and pop icon Taylor Swift had locked in the anticipated date of their lives. The episode began casually, a relaxed vibe. Jason, in a simple red t-shirt, joked about the upcoming season and traded behind-the-scenes locker room stories. Travis chimed in with notes about practice and everyday routines, creating intimacy with a global audience. Then, without warning, he dropped the bombshell, and the room's energy flipped. What started as banter became a luxury-level reveal, a cinematic moment for shock, emotional resonance, and engagement, a cliffhanger that propelled watch time, boosted subscribers, and left everyone hungry for more. Moments later, Travis dropped the year's biggest bombshell. Fans of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, who had tracked this headline romance for months, were craving updates. None expected the wedding date to land in such a shocking viral premium reveal. Jason Kelce sat completely at ease, trading jokes with his brother, brushing back his unruly hair, and sipping water like it was just routine. To him, this taping felt like any other episode. "Hey, I've got something to announce," Travis began. Voice confident, happiness impossible to hide. Jason lifted his brows, ready for a funny story. Instead of nostalgia, Travis declared, "The wedding date is set for Taylor." "It's going to be in," Travis specified. In that instant, Jason Kelce froze. He leaned back in his chair, eyes wide, lips moving, no words landing. His face mixed surprise, emotion, and a dash of confusion. After a few seconds of silence, Jason blurted, "What? Wait, are you saying the wedding date is actually set?" The moment was captured on video, then exploded across social media. Swifties and NFL diehards worldwide went wild over Jason's pure, adorable reaction. Shocked at first, he quickly broke into a grin. He could not hide his happiness for his brother. Jason palmed his forehead, shook his head again and again, and said, "Oh my God, you really got me. I thought this announcement was a long time coming." When Travis nodded in affirmation, Jason slapped the table and laughed hard, eyes shining with tears. "I can't believe it. The kid from back then is about to marry the biggest superstar on the planet. And I heard it live on our podcast." This was the internet's dream clip, authentic, emotional, the kind of luxury love news moment that skyrockets CTR and keeps viewers glued. It felt cinematic and unscripted, the perfect bridge to the next segment. More details, more romance, more drama, promising a can't-miss continuation for audiences across the US, UK, and Canada. Jason joked through tears, because to him Travis was never just a brother but also a best friend, a teammate in family and career, and watching him step into this monumental chapter made Jason deeply emotional. Online reactions poured in instantly, with one viral comment reading, "Jason Kelce is the reaction we all had when Travis and Taylor announced their wedding." The internet declared it historic, a love story powerful enough to unite the worlds of football and global music. Jason's bond with Travis shined through. His shock was genuine, his happiness overwhelming to the point of tears. Major outlets including the Daily Mail, People, News, and the New York Times blasted headlines across their front pages, while sports channels even paused NFL debates to cover what many called the wedding of the century. For the Kelce family, it wasn't just good news, it was a generational milestone. Their mother Donna, asked countless times about her son's relationship, had always praised Taylor Swift warmly, calling her a truly wonderful woman. On the podcast, Jason admitted with a grin, "My mom will go crazy when she hears this news. She'll cry for hours out of pure joy." He then lightened the mood, joking that he needed to mentally prepare to be outshined at the wedding by Hollywood elites, superstar singers, and world-class icons who would fill the guest list, turning the event into nothing short of a global spectacle. But he also declared, "No matter what, this is Travis and Taylor's day, and I'll stand with you through it all." What made fans admire him even more was the way Travis revealed the news. Instead of a glitzy press conference or an Instagram drop, he chose New Heights, the podcast where he and Jason share raw, everyday moments. That made the reveal intimate, authentic, and impossible to ignore. Travis explained, "I wanted you to be the first to know outside my family, and I wanted to say it here where we've built so many memories." Jason, still wide-eyed in disbelief, nodded with pride. "I'm honored, kid. This is going to be a podcast the world will never..." And pop culture once again, cementing the viral crossover of the NFL and the Swifties. Ever since Taylor had first been spotted cheering in the stands, the league's female audience numbers skyrocketed. Now, with the wedding news shaking both industries, it felt like a double media earthquake, the kind of cultural collision that dominates headlines. Jason, a battle-tested football veteran, laughed in amazement at the twist his life had taken. "I'm just a bearded guy in Philly eating barbecue," he joked, never imagining his story would intertwine with global music royalty. "Now I'm about to show up at the most anticipated wedding on the planet. It's surreal." Right after Travis revealed the date, the media and fans went into overdrive, speculating about scale, venue, guest lists, and dazzling details. Headlines crowned it America's royal wedding. Sources suggested a private yet spectacular celebration filled with iconic athletes and legendary artists, while fans predicted Taylor might even write and perform a love song just for Travis. When pressed by a fan, Jason chuckled, "I can't spill anything. But I know this, it'll be the most unforgettable day of my brother's life." During the podcast, Jason paused often, stroking his beard, shaking his head in disbelief at the magnitude of the moment. Then, with pride shining in his eyes, he laughed and admitted, "You're choking me up, Trav. I've watched you score touchdowns, I've watched you in Super Bowls, but this means more." That raw emotion electrified the audience, showcasing a brotherhood stronger than fame. The authenticity was undeniable, and it transformed the episode into one of the most watched, most shared, and most talked about moments in New Heights history, driving a media frenzy across the US, UK, and Canada. Jason Kelce's stunned reaction wasn't just entertaining, it became a symbol of unshakable bond of family and the sacred joy of love. The happiness radiating from Travis and Taylor instantly touched not only Jason but millions of fans across the globe. Their wedding promises to be a landmark cultural event, uniting the powerhouse worlds of football and pop music on a stage the world will never forget. For Jason, that moment behind the microphone, hearing his brother share life-changing news, will forever remain etched in his heart. The superstar singer and Kansas City Chiefs tight end revealed engagement in a joint Instagram post Tuesday, with Taylor captioning it, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married." Meanwhile, Travis Kelce's father, Ed Kelce, confirmed to Cleveland's ABC affiliate WWS on Tuesday that his son had proposed nearly 2 weeks earlier in a breathtaking Lee Summit, Missouri garden. According to Ed, the couple was heading to dinner when Travis suggested they stop for a glass of wine, and it was there in that intimate setting that he got down on one knee and asked the biggest question of his life, a moment described as simply beautiful. Ed Kelce revealed that the couple immediately FaceTimed him, their mother, and her parents to share the life-changing news, calling it a moment of pure joy. He also told WWS that he had known about Travis's plan for months, even expecting the proposal might happen during last year's NFL season. The proud father said Travis and Taylor are absolutely crazy about each other, describing it as truly kind of neat, and emphasized they're simply two young people deeply in love. Their engagement post exploded online with breathtaking photos from the big day, including Travis down on one knee in a stunning garden surrounded by vibrant flowers. Taylor glowed in a striped summer dress while Travis kept it classic in a dark blue-collared shirt and white shorts, creating a cinematic scene fans couldn't stop sharing. The post also showcased Swift's jaw-dropping ring, confirmed by ABC News as an old-mine brilliant cut diamond, personally designed by Travis alongside Kindred Lubeck of Artifacts Fine Jewelry in New York City. This fairy tale engagement came only weeks after Taylor made their romance official, when Travis openly confirmed their relationship in a November 2023 interview with the Wall Street Journal, sealing their love story as one of the most talked about in the world. "Obviously, I've never dated anyone with that kind of aura," he admitted. "I've never dealt with it." But he quickly added, "At the same time, I'm not running from it." The scrutiny she faces, the magnifying glass on her every single day, paparazzi outside her house, outside every restaurant, cameras flashing after every flight, and she's still just living, smiling, enjoying life. When she carries herself like that, I can't be the one acting uneasy. And now, the boy on the football team is preparing to walk into the holy ground of matrimony with the world's biggest pop icon. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce announced their engagement Tuesday, marking the next chapter in a love story that has captivated music and sports for nearly 2 years. The sparks first lit publicly on September 24, 2023, when Taylor stunned fans by appearing at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri, watching Travis's Chiefs crush the Chicago Bears. That single appearance shook the internet, thrilled Swifties and NFL fans alike, and confirmed whispers of something more. But for many, the real intrigue remains. How did this viral romance truly begin? And what moments led to the proposal that now dominates global headlines? Rumors of a possible romance had been swirling since the summer of 2023. Headlines exploded in April when news broke that Taylor Swift ended her 6-year relationship with actor Joe Alwyn, just as her blockbuster world tour was igniting across the United States. Travis Kelce, meanwhile, appeared to remain single after splitting from longtime girlfriend and sports journalist Kayla Nicole in 2022. But Kelce did more than quietly admire Taylor. He boldly declared his interest to the entire world. On New Heights, the podcast he co-hosts with brother Jason, Travis recounted his appearance at her concert, admitting he was butthurt she couldn't talk before performing. He revealed how Swift's concerts are famous for friendship bracelets, explaining that while fans gave him plenty, he had wanted to give Taylor one with his number on it. Jason teased, "Your number as in 87 or your phone number?" Travis smirked back, "You know which one." The Kelce brothers laughed, but their playful banter only fueled the viral speculation, dropping tantalizing hints that this unexpected crossover between football royalty and pop superstardom was already in motion. All remained quiet on the Kelce-Swift front for several weeks as Taylor powered through the final shows of the first U.S. leg of her record-shattering tour and celebrated the release of Speak Now, Taylor's version. During that same stretch, she stunned fans at a Los Angeles concert by announcing the highly anticipated arrival of 1989, Taylor's version, sending the internet into a frenzy. Then, in August 2023, A lighthearted but unforgettable moment surfaced when the Chiefs' official social media dropped a TikTok video asking players about their celebrity crushes. "Mean," was Travis began, pausing before coyly admitting, Taylor Swift. A teammate instantly interrupted, sparking laughter as Travis chuckled and brushed it off before moving on. At the time, many dismissed the cheeky exchange as playful locker room banter, but in hindsight, that mischievous little clip became a viral Easter egg, a subtle spark hinting at the once-in-a-lifetime romance brewing between the NFL superstar tight end and the world's most